So I wanted to give you a little bit of information really on my experience with TM, Transcendental Meditation. I had a breakdown 20 years ago and went away, trained in NLP, hypnotherapy, coaching, that sort of thing. And in those 20 years I've seen nearly 3,000 people, helping them beat stress, anxiety and depression. Now also in that time, of course, I've done a lot of work on myself. So I've tried lots of different things. And about 5 years ago, I spent 3 years doing mindfulness meditation, actually focusing on the breathing. And it was hard. I somehow managed to get myself to do it every single day. I basically got up half an hour early and just meditated for 30 minutes or so in the morning. And if I'm honest, didn't really have any training. However, it came to a Christmas time and I got out of the habit, and that was that. I never went back to it. And I was just relaying that story to a client of mine who said, "Oh, you've got to try TM, Transcendental Meditation." Now, if I'm honest with you, I thought TM was a bit weird. I thought it was all about the Beatles and the 60s and Peace Man. So I never really looked at it. And she said, no, it's really much more straightforward and it's a technique. I thought, okay, I'll have a look at that. And it was quite clear when I looked into it, this is actually, something I should have been doing years ago. Anyway, I went and got trained with Jonathan. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And it's made a fundamental difference to my life. I'm very passionate about what I do, but that passion hasn't been grounded. I've been flying off all over the place, lots of different ideas, very exciting, not really grounded. Now, I've only been meditating with TM for about 4 months, and it's made that massive difference for me. I'm much more grounded. The passion's still there, but seemingly it's under more control. It's a bit more directed, and me personally, I'm in a completely different space. And the only thing I've really changed over 4 months is I've been meditating every day, twice a day, 20 minutes with TM. And I think it's as I put it, it's probably the wrong way to put it, but the mindless repetition of the mantra is so much easier than focusing on your breathing. And it means that the transcending, the bit where you drop into pure consciousness, where the mantra's gone, it's disappeared, but you're not thinking, and yet at the same time you're not asleep. I probably do that 2-3 times a week at least. I'm not sure I did that 2 or 3 times in 3 years with the mindfulness meditation. So TM has made a massive impact on my life, and it is so much easier. Jonathan, brilliant, very wry sense of humour, but he provides a very safe and welcoming place to do the training. And I look forward to my catch-ups, my check-ins, just to share experiences with other people at the same time as to how they're doing with their practice. Always good. And then obviously a group meditation practice together. It's brilliant. Jonathan has been meditating with TM for, I think, 40 years, the majority of his life. And of course it has a huge experience, but not just in meditating himself, also with loads and loads of different clients. So to be honest, I can't see that there's anybody better than Jonathan to go to training. So if you're local around Cambridge, he's there. It's worth travelling if you're not. Overall, I cannot hesitate but to recommend that you try TM and go and see Jonathan to get trained.